Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Here I talk about Russian culture and Russian language. This video is going to be devoted to Russian music and it's gonna be number one part in a series of videos about Russian music. I hope you will enjoy it. Let's start! History of Russian music started many moons ago. Not that many. A bit later. Thank you. Ancient Russians were singing during different holidays. Like for example, Maslenitsa is a folk holiday and it celebrates the beginning of the Orthodox Lent before Easter. People bake pancakes and burn scarecrow as a symbol of their end of winter and beginning of the spring. Kupala night celebrates the shortest night of the year. Russian folk instruments include gusli, pipe, balalaika.
I gotta say, I'm all a tither for our big performance.
I know, right? Russian balalaika trios are going to be the next big thing, and we'll be at the forefront, raking in the rubles.
Secular music had been banned by Russian Orthodox Church up to 17th century.
You shall not pass!
One of the first famous names in classical music is Mikhail Glinka. His most famous works are A Life for the Tsar, Ruslan and Lyudmila. To say the truth, I don't really like operas. For me they sound like...
Какой ужас! Что это с ним?
Excuse me, darling, but you just do not understand the magic of voice and music in these powerful artworks. Opera Ruslan and Lyudmila is based on a fairy tale by Alexander Pushkin. It tells the story of the kidnapping Princess Lyudmila by an evil wizard and the attempt by the brave knight Ruslan to rescue her. A Life for the Tsar, based on historical events. Its plot is about historic hero Ivan Susanin. Glinka's compositions had an important influence on future Russian composers, today notably the members of the Five, or the Mighty Five, who took Glinka's lead and produced a distinctive Russian style of music. Their names are Balakirev, Kyui, Mussorgsky, Rimsky-Korsakov, and Borodin. Mighty Five were five prominent 19th century Russian composers who worked together to create a distinct national style of national music. The Tale of Tsar Sultan by Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, based on a fairy tale poem by Alexander Pushkin. The most popular part from it is where the prince is transformed into a bumblebee, also known as the flight of the bumblebee. A lot of outstanding musicians compete with each other for the fastest performance of the flight of the bumblebee for Guinness World Record. Scheherazade is a story also known as 1001 Nights. The story goes that the monarch Shahryar decided to marry a new virgin every day and have her beheaded next morning. The Scheherazade marries him and during the night tells him a story. She didn't finish as the morning comes, so the king didn't kill her as he wanted to know the end of the story, so it lasted for 1001 nights. During this time, king fell in love with princess and made her a queen. Opera The Snow Maiden, or in Russian Snegurочка, is based on Ostrovsky's drama. The story deals with opposition of forces of nature and involves the mythological characters Frost and Spring. Peter Tchaikovsky was the first Russian composer whose music made a lasting impression internationally. Peter Tchaikovsky had interesting but short life. At first he worked as a civil servant. At the age of 21, he enrolled at the conservatory in St. Petersburg. He graduated and became music professor and conductor. Tchaikovsky displayed a wide stylistic and emotional range, from light saloon works to grand symphonies. He went to the United States in 1891, where he took part in the opening of Carnegie Hall. His life ended suddenly. He died from drinking unboiled water at a local restaurant in St. Petersburg. Tchaikovsky's most famous works are his three ballets, which are Swan Lake, The Sleeping Beauty, and Nutcracker. The story was created from Russian and German folk tales and tells the story of Adet, a princess turned into a swan by an evil wizard's curse. The movie Black Swan, with Natalie Portman starring, is based on the Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake. His another famous ballet is Sleeping Beauty. Some of the melodies from the ballet are used in Disney cartoon Sleeping Beauty. The third one is The Nutcracker. Peter Tchaikovsky adapted from Hoffman's story The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Favorite Christmas toy of a young girl Marie is a nutcracker. It comes alive and after defeating the evil Mouse King, whisks her away to a magical kingdom. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave comments, what music do you particularly like, and stay safe. See you soon. Bye bye.